Hey, what's going on YouTube? I'm back here with another video. So me and my cousin is back now, and I made a poll on what would you rather see. Would you rather see a Naruto FighterZ, a Naruto Kurama, a game similar to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and a Naruto Xenoverse 3v3 arena battle with a fighter, or another game, like which I need to have to comment down which I want to see. The majority of the people who voted, they voted for FighterZ. So I'm here with my cousin, and we better break down these three Naruto games and how it can impact the Naruto community and Naruto games in the future. So Nigel, what do you think about this, bro?
I know the community is really kind of like yearning for this the Naruto FighterZ, like the Z Fighter style game, and I wanted to touch upon what you were saying, more so going back to like how Z FighterZ and Dragon Ball Z, just the franchise in general, was based off of a strength battle. It was more of a, okay, like my power level is this high, your power level is that high, you have no chance of beating me. And it wasn't until like they got into Super until they started focusing on the strategic way of battle and like the team focus. And
Hey, even in Super, for me, bro, I know what you mean, but they still had that power level shit for me, bro. Like,
yeah, they still had the power level, but you even see where Jiren was like way stronger than Goku, way stronger than Vegeta. It took Goku, Vegeta, Super,
and Frieza, 17,
and you know what I'm saying, and Frieza. You know, it took all four of them to really combine the efforts to beat them. And you know, even though they couldn't break it down into a detailed molecule way like Naruto does, they tried. And that's why I'm saying, like, with a game like that, I think would be wasting the Naruto lore on
everyone
arcade style fighter. You know what I'm saying?
Everyone
and everybody wants it.
Yeah. And I want it too. For me, I told my viewers that I will kill for a game like that. But now that I'm thinking about it now, man, like Naruto is really best when it's played together with your friends. And even though Shinobi Striker was a game like that and it kind of flopped, it didn't even flop because Shisui just came out, man. So when you focus on the Naruto team aspect, I think like if you do it the correct way, man, it'll probably be like one of the best games out.
Yeah, and I feel like they definitely can do that with Z Fighters. You know what I'm saying? Like a Z Fighter style Naruto game. But I do feel like in the long run it'll become like repetitive. Kind of like in a way Shinobi Striker. You know, even though Shinobi Striker is not a game I think that's meant to be played all day, it's more so like in the moment, get your friends together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that right there is our replica of the Xenoverse. You know, it doesn't have the exact content that Xenoverse does for Dragon Ball Z, you know, because Dragon Ball Z, they have a lot of content. They've been doing it for a while now. But, you know, their platform, creating the character, learning the moves from the mentors and stuff like that, they kind of used the Sharingan on Dragon Ball Z Universe, you know, in their own way, and came out with their own, not their own format, but a similar format, and kind of like did it in a kind of unique way with the training missions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I feel like that would even be a waste. That's why I feel like, me personally, and I'm not shutting anybody's ideas or opinions or views, you know, down. You guys are all, you know, good to want whatever you want, but I feel like the Kurama Kakarot style game would be the best way to do it. You can bring it into a 4-player co-op and even implicate the big battles, like how they even do it. Like, imagine fighting Orochimaru as Fortel, you know, Naruto, going throughout the story mode, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you got Sakura and Yamato as a support, even though they weren't even there. I mean, like in the full-on battle, but they were there at that bridge, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can have them there because, you know, they were within that episode. And that's my thing. Like, I feel like we get a game like that, kind of going back to Naruto Chronicles. I don't know if everybody remembers that game.
Chronicles?
Yeah, the game was pretty good, man. It was just, you know, on a PlayStation 2, I believe. Was it?
Oh, you talking about Uzumaki Chronicles? Yo, yeah. I was just thinking about that game, man. That game was really fun. Like back in the day.
Yeah, nah, it definitely was, and I liked everything that they had going on with that game. Kind of like, you had the hack and slash. You even had, I think, the Jutsu Clash. Like, they had a lot going on, and those are the things that gets us excited about Naruto because all the time in the episode it was unpredictable. When we first was watching the series, they're going through the forest of death, and all of a sudden they get attacked by enemy Abu Black Ops from a different village. You know what I'm saying? Like, stuff like that is kind of what I yearn for in a
Yeah,
Naruto.
so yeah.
I don't like just loading up and versus.
Fighting,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
I know
Like,
what
I
you mean. I
can't
know what
do
you
that.
mean.
I can't do that.
And no, look, in society these days, man, with all this technology and stuff, man, fighting games look really good. So if you have a good fighting system, and if you put Naruto skin over it, man, I'm telling you, that'll really reach the sales, man. That's how legendary Naruto is. And we've been starving for a Naruto game. Shinobi Striker was honestly a filler game, even though it's still going on.
To be honest with you, I feel like they've just been lazy altogether, because if you don't realize, the last Storm games we got, Storm was really capped at, like, I think Storm 2 or Storm 3. Then they gave us like Revolution, then they gave us Legacy, then they gave us 4. Like, they've been getting so lazy where it's like, come on guys, like, y'all been, even with the hype up of customizing your character within Storm. You remember that corny
Yeah,
customization?
that shit was wax, man. I don't
Whack,
do that
bro.
shit.
You couldn't even change to Itachi's crow substitution. I was looking to try to do that. And you know what I'm saying? You can't even do that. So it's just like, I kind of felt like they've been getting one over on us, and it's about time, even with the pandemic going on. And I know the pandemic is hurting a lot of game studios and what they can actually give us at the top, top tier of, the game production and everything like that, because they have to work from home and can't work from the studio itself. So, internet and everything is at a disadvantage. I feel like that the next Naruto game has to hit it on a nail. We got next gen. We should have all type of things in there. Damage sequence, like one of you guys was saying in the comments before. We should have elemental effects. You should have, if you're going to be able to create a character, I should be able to make his eyes red. Like, if I'm going to be able to customize the characters, I should be able to full on change their gear, like, a Jonin style of Sasuke running around. Whatever angle they go, it has to be good, because a lot of us are just being, easy on them and being like, okay, we'll take this, we'll take that. Like, Shinobi Striker came out. When Shinobi Striker came out, we were all going crazy.
Yo, that shit was amazing, bro. When during the beta days, man, we all had our squads and we ran 1v1s, man. So, like, if we could do that in a game that doesn't do that, and we had a blast with it, man. The fights was amazing. So if we could do that with a game that's not tailored for that, just imagine a game that is tailored for, with CAC, with a good story mode, with a good combat system, man. Like, I'm telling you, bro, Naruto, that's really the GOAT, man. For me, like, if they really put it in the right hands.
And that's a fact. I have to agree with you on it, because I remember going back to, like, launch and beta days, we couldn't really custom match each other. We had to really just, like, time it and glitch into a match together. And the fact that we made it work and, had fun with the game, like, give us a game that we can actually do this. Give us a game where I can get my clan together, you got your clan together, whether if it's a 4v4, 3v3, 2v2, or even more than that, just to give us the great Ninja War aspect of the Naruto, I said Naruto, the Naruto lore. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need a game to really full on cover everything, even the Hashirama and Madara prelude. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is such an important part of the Naruto lore and the hidden leaf that we don't even really get, and they gave it to us in Storm. But get more at, get more into that. You know what I'm saying? Get more into that. They want to give us a game where we can create a character. How about creating a character or creating ancestors within that time, and then going throughout that time to then get to the previous time of Naruto's birth. And now, like I said, going back to that one game I was talking about, where you're creating a character that's living within the Naruto universe, but his story is parallel to Naruto's. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like they can do so much, bro. Like, and it aggravates me. At the same time, does it excite me to hear that they're working on something? But it's just like, what are we going to get this time?
Yeah, what are we gonna get? And like, all the talk is we're gonna get a Shinobi Striker 2, and I wouldn't really be mad, but this game has to look different. It gotta be the same concept. I understand that the jump from Dragon Ball Xenoverse and then Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, man, that was probably one of the biggest jumps I've ever seen in gaming history. So if y'all have a Shinobi Striker 2, man, I'm all for it, but this game has to be 20 times better, man.
20 times better.
And Shinobi Striker can be fun too. Like, if you have a squad and if they all play it, and if y'all just have chemistry, and if y'all love each other in real life, man, y'all will ignore all the bad problems that the game have, man. But like, it's easier if the game had little to no problems, because no game is perfect. Perfect isn't a real thing in this world.
They want to do the big things, but I feel like they either want to save that for the next game and give us a tease in a more linear way. And that's what I think that was hinting at, because they came out with like the villages, and I'm like, okay, are they going to give us new locations of each village, or is this just going to be some type of event where we're randomly selected to like each village, like the snake sage and the toad, the red and white battles they be having?
Yeah.
They just randomly select you.
That was good, to be honest, but
it was
still
cool. But it would have been cooler if you were able to actually select. Like, give me a choice. What if I was really, had some bad experience with snakes in real life, and I'm just playing this game, and now you got another snake. You know what I'm saying? No, but realistically, this is the era of complaint. People will really take scenarios like that and turn it into something else. I really do hope this Naruto game is something, man. I really do. I want to see Uchiha in the game finally. I want to see.
Zonochia.
Yeah,
we haven't got him, and I don't think we ever got him. I don't think we ever seen him in a game, bro.
Never seen him in the game. I think we've seen him in the story.
I don't think I never seen him, bro. And I played like damn near every Naruto game, bro. And now for the last points that I want to make, man, we're in a whole new era now, man. We got Boruto now. That's a whole new story, a whole new technology, and we just can't have Boruto, Sarada, and Mitsuki. We need other Boruto characters, and I'm not talking about characters like Iwabe or Metro Lee. I'm talking about Kawaki, Jigen, Kasen Koji, characters like that, man. And what you think about that?
I do think we need the heavy hitters. I like how they do, take the time to focus on every character and give every character the time to shine. But I do think that when these next few games come up, we need Momoshiki, we need Oroshiki, we need the Osatsuskis to take the forefront in the gaming universe. I think we also definitely do need both forms of Jigen. We need him when he's Ishiki, definitely, and we need him when he's Jigen. Alright,
Naja, so I need your final thoughts, man. What game do you want? I'm gonna start first. So, a Naruto RPG game, that will be amazing. A Naruto FighterZ, man, oh my god. Just imagining a dramatic finish between Obito and Minato, man, that would be amazing. Like, I really want a Naruto FighterZ, man, but I think the best one is Naruto Xenoverse. Just the aspect of having a 3v3 arena fighter, man. and I could play with just playing with the friends, man. I think a Naruto Xenoverse would be the best game.
I would have to agree. If they came out with like the sequel to Shinobi Striker 2, and it was the format of Xenoverse, and it had a lot more to do. World was open, little hack and slash missions and stuff like that.
Yeah, hell yeah, son.
I think that would be the best idea as well, because I think even with the Kurama style, I don't think they would implicate PvP into that style game. I think their focus would just be the co-op story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And raids and stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like people's gonna want a PvP in Naruto. And if they did do the PvP in the Kurama, like if they added some type of way, like Xenoverse style PvP, like kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be like the second best, and then I'd have to go with the Z FighterZ Naruto style game. Like I said, I think it would be fun in the beginning. I think the characters and stuff, the variants of characters we would get would definitely be cool. I think they would be able to capitalize on Curseal 2, Curseal 1.
Oh yes. Oh my.
The different variants. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my. Yo, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. One thing about the fighters, man, they have attention to detail in Dragon Ball Z, man. So if we get, I'm not gonna lie, bro, if we get a Naruto FighterZ, man, that's gonna reach more sales than any other Naruto game that's coming out, bro. So
now I have to agree with you, only because games like that, they don't have it to where like, okay, you power up and you transform. They'll legit give your transformation its own character slot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then that's where it becomes tedious, because Naruto and Sasuke have almost 10 power-ups throughout their whole entire, playing, each. And that's what I'm saying. It's a lot to do something like that. It would be fun. I think it lasts long, but in many ways, I think the fights will become repetitive, kind of like Jump Force. And I kind of think that, the other two would definitely do better within the community.
Yeah.
Even though the Z Fighters would definitely be like something world class, where they have world class tournaments like they do with Mortal Kombat. And
stuff. Hope y'all like this, man, and I know y'all want some more of this. If y'all want some more, man, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and yeah, man, it's been boy, guys, and I'm out of here.